Oh, hi.
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 Hi. My name is Bob.
And I'm Aerith.
Eric?
Aerith.
Aerith?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a TV tropes reference. Yeah, you don't know that website, but it's basically when there's an ordinary name like Bob, or and then a really weird name like Aerith.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You need to Aerith it out?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bob around.
Yeah.
Actually, my name isn't Bob. It's Patrick, and this is
Abigail.
And this is AMP Talk About. And what episode is this?
It's kind of the first episode of like a third season or so.
A third season?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, for the first season per se, we did a few episodes. Then we took a break, and then we did another set of episodes, and we took a break. So it's like the third season.
Oh, well, cool. I guess that'll work. Oh boy, by the time I'm done this the next time, I'll be like 78. We'll get on to 10 seasons.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
Well, howdy folks, and today our topic is going to be horror. And I thought that this would be an interesting topic because it's somewhat annoying. My wife was saying to us that she didn't think Jaws, for instance, was annoying. I mean, not horror.
Yeah.
She found it annoying. So what is your thoughts?
Well, in some ways, Jaws isn't a horror movie. Because it's not like disturbing horror per se, but it did make a lot of people scared of water and the ocean and sharks.
Huh. I guess, but don't you think it's like, isn't it frightening or gory or something like that?
It's not totally gory, and
no.
It's mostly suspenseful kind of frightening because it builds up to the end where the shark appears.
So would you say it's suspenseful and not horror then?
Well, suspense and horror do sometimes go hand in hand.
Oh, even with a shark?
Yeah.
Hey, what is that? That's weird.
That's really
I think
weird.
that's a shark.
What about? I don't
know. Oh. Anyways, I've seen horror movies when I was a teenager, and we used to sit, like in a room together with everybody, and the girls scream and the guys laugh and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We watched some terrible movies when I was a teenager. I saw this one named Maniac, where the guy cut the scalps off the people, and they showed it too. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
I did not like that. And like the Chainsaw Massacre, I wish I never ever saw that. It was just terrible.
Yeah, they're considered cult classics, but only they had catered to like a certain kind of audience, and we're not that audience.
Yeah. Well, what's the horror movie that you watched or liked, or do you have one?
I'm not really sure. I'm not like an avid horror movie fan per se because I don't watch like 24/7, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't mind an occasional horror movie.
Oh, you mean like Freddy?
Yeah.
I've seen
horror? Yeah, that's definitely horror.
It is?
Yeah. I mean, the thought of someone killing you in your sleep, and you're already asleep, you're already very vulnerable. So it preys on a certain kind of fear.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle that.
Because Freddy or no Freddy, you're still vulnerable when you're sleeping. That's probably why those movies were so successful.
That's why I get so upset with my cat. She always comes up and jumps on my head in the middle of the night, and it horrifies me.
Seriously.
I know. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, we have this other topic when it comes to horror that I thought was kind of interesting, and it is, do you feel that horror movies are, what makes them a horror movie?
Well, usually they have to prey on instinctive fears. Whether they be fear of the dark or the unknown, or something dangerous like heights or fire, or a lot of water.
Well, we have kind of a list, don't we, of like about 300 things that people should not do in a horror movie?
Yes.
And are they the part of the horror movie, like in genre kind of thing?
Yeah. But the basics of it is that don't answer the doorbell.
Yeah.
Don't try to escape in a car because usually they don't work.
And
don't answer the phone, especially if the phone is not supposed to be working, because that's just dumb.
Yeah. And it's just like the back of the car thing. They could be in the back.
That too.
I know.
Yeah, it's kind of an unspoken rule in like thrillers and stuff like that to check the back seat just in case someone's hiding in there.
Yeah, no doubt. And I mean, how often you lose the keys, or they bust the window open, or something like that. You're in a confined space. You're dead. It's like, I was watching this movie the other day where they were on Nancy Drew, where they were summoning up these spirits to. They wanted to find the dead person that got killed. They wanted to ask them how they died so they could solve the crime. But every time they did it, a bad spirit showed up instead. And so like by the fourth time, I'm like, hello, you guys don't need to be holding hands and doing this around the table. And what happened? I ended up, an evil ocean spirit came in, and it preemanated what they were going to die.
Yeah, I know.
And to top that off, then Nancy's looking at herself dying over a cliff. So what does she do? She goes to the cliff and looks over. What does the spirit need to do? He just needs to push her off.
Yeah, it seems so weird though.
I know.
Like why do we act so dumb in horror situations?
That's the thing. Do you think it preys on our stupidity, or we know they're stupid and we're saying don't do it, so we're interacting with the horror film?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It could be a mixture of both almost.
I guess it could be.
Because usually that's why we do things like we go after we root for the villains because the audience
we root for the villains?
Yeah, I know a lot of people that do, and
Wow.
I'm kind of one of them.
Yeah.
Because even though we're supposed to root for the good guys per se, oftentimes the good guys are too stupid, and we can't relate to them except for when they're dying or whatever, which is kind of weird, but that's how it works.
So you mean the villains are misunderstood, but the victims are dummies? And they deserve to die?
It depends on what you mean by misunderstood.
Well, I don't know. You were talking once before about them, bad childhood or treated wrong.
Yeah.
But
at the same time, they're still bad people. So it's not really inexcusable per se, but it's understandable.
I guess that works.
Yeah.
Well, another topic that I thought would be interesting with horror was that, do you think that this genre is like we are Christians, but we are saying to ourselves, well, we don't mind horror films, and who knows why. But do you think that they're bad for us?
Well, it depends on what kind of horror movie it is. Because something like The Exorcist would definitely be bad for us, or Paranormal Activity or something like that, because of the demonic activity, so it bothers us more than something like Freddy.
Well, I'll admit, we watched this show. Was that Paranormal Witness?
Yeah.
We were watching the show, and we went into this theater, and they had to go in the spooky elevator and down to the basement. Okay. And I thought that I don't even know if I would go in that theater. And if somebody told me, oh, can you go downstairs and get something for me? I'd be like, no, sorry, I'm not doing it. It's not going to happen.
Yeah,
I know. So in some ways, it's ruined my wanting to go to that classic theater.
Yeah, it'd be cool going to a classic theater, but at the same time, they're very creepy.
Yeah.
I know.
Especially if it had creepy demons in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bad enough it's in the movie.
The same with hotels, and same with the insane asylums, and same with prisons, and same those kinds of places you should usually try to avoid because they can be dangerous in more ways than one.
Would you stay in room 317?
Which hotel?
The one in
The Shining?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting. Like you said, it can be dangerous.
It could be.
Yeah. Even if something really happened, it'd still be unsettling.
Like if somebody told you relax, it's a movie, but then you're lying in there, do you really relax? I don't know.
I know.
It's like a graveyard. Are you really going to go to a sleeping bag and go sleep between two headstones? No.
Well, in the daytime, they're not so bad, but at night, they're... At nighttime, they just seem to get infinitely creepier. Kind of like forests and lakes and oceans and stuff. During the daytime, it's not that bad, but our primal fear of the dark, along with fear of the unknown and stuff like that, makes it a lot worse.
That's true. I could see that. Well,
same with playgrounds.
Playgrounds?
Yeah, because have you ever seen clips or something like that in a scary movie or something like that, where there shows a playground, and even if nothing seems to be really happening, it's still really creepy? Because nighttime or something.
What are they doing picking on kids at a playground?
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what I mean. It gets so much creepier at night.
Yeah. Maybe horror films aren't that great for us. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
I suppose.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Some ways maybe they beg us to be not so stupid and a little more honest.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, anyways, this is our first video back, and hopefully we'll do some more in this season.
Yeah,
a season of one.
Yeah.
And so until then, see you later.
Bye. Peace off.